And we are back for the final. Won the die roll again, which is definitely lucky, and that hand is solid. I'm definitely gonna keep. Do have enough land, do have all the colors I need, and turn 3 Nibilis, which is pretty good. Pairs up quite well with Rabbit Bite, just because since the creature don't fight back, I don't really care about your toughness, obviously, and it's gonna be killing any 3 toughness creature they could have, so quite nice. And Nibilis tend to get better in multiples just because you can start swinging in the air, so I don't mind drawing another one. As we are playing green-black, so maybe some sort of... yeah, I would assume this is a Delirium deck. Maybe they are gonna fetch a planes here, it would not surprise me. No, just green-black Delirium. Alright, sure. I don't see any reason to play Fork in the Road if you are not Delirium or if you do not need a to splash something. I think I'm gonna play Nibilis over Quillwolf here. I could also play Quillwolf and Lake, but I think it's slightly better to play Nibilis. It's gonna be able to attack through more stuff. Blob! Again, why are they all trying to blob me out of the game? The question now is how likely it is that my opponent does get to Delirium next turn. They would need an instant. If they have a Vessel of Nascency, they will get Delirium. And if they get Delirium and get another 3/3, it's gonna be extremely troublesome. I think I'm gonna kill that now and not take any risk. Honestly, I'd rather play Nibilis of Dusk. It's better for tempo, and next turn I can play Quillwolf and Rabbit Bite, which is overall better. But if they somehow have a Vessel, I might trade up lose because of the second 3/3, which is just gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with. So I think I'm gonna play this way. Alright, I think I want to run out my Illuminator. Now, do I want to play a Wolf or press for answer? I think I'm fine playing a Wolf. At this point, I feel like I'm the aggressor, so don't really mind taking a hit for 3. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And yeah, that's pretty good. If I draw a land next turn, I can press plus Nibelisk. I also have the option of sleep paralyzing something. I have some flyers. The press is likely to draw me 2 cards, so we are looking pretty good here. Ooh, Gloom is threatening though. Gloom is a very good card, and is a card that I cannot really deal efficiently with in my deck. I can just try to assemble a bunch of creatures, but other than that, there's just nothing that kills that in my deck. And they did get the last card they needed. Alright. No, they did not. They just dead weighted my... I thought they used the ability, but yeah, that's even worse for me. Ugh. Ooh, that's really, really bad. Yeah, I can't press for answer that thing. I will have to press for answer the Illuminator. I thought I was in good shape, but the enchant into deadweight is really gonna be problematic. Because that thing, yeah, I have no way to deal with it in my deck. Ugh. That's bad. I really thought I was in great shape, and then my opponent played 2 spell, and I ended up in the worst shape. I don't think I can afford to double block here. There are too many spells that destroys me. I can also wait to have my 6th land so I can Quillwolf the Ancient and block with that. It could be an option. I don't think I should attack with the Wolf. First, they could very well have the 4/3 flash creature that puts another creature. If they have that, I think I lose the game pretty much no matter what, but I think if I attack with the Wolf, if I don't attack with the Wolf and they have that, at least I have a slight chance to win. Yeah. And maybe I should have sleep paralyzed the one of the pack. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. If they have the 4/3 here, I think I straight up lose. Oh, they have a Throttle end of the turn. Pretty bad too for me. Can I afford to take 9? No, I think I have to jump block here, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have sleep paralyzed that thing and not try to play my other thing. That was bad. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed. Ugh. I thought I was in great shape, but now it's, yeah. Alright, alright. I could try to draw land off the clue, but if I miss, I lose the game, so I think I will avoid that. So next turn I have to hope I can chump block the cult and go to... Oh, they have the rabbit bite. Alright, I'm dead then. Jeez, that was brutal. Yeah. My opponent just played thousands of fat creature and destroyed me. The death weight was super brutal. I think I misplayed when I play Explorers over Sleep Paralysis, but since, I mean, given how it ended up, I think it would have not have changed anything, because I would have killed my wolf end of turn, then I would have gone down to 4, they would have played the cult, I would have played my explorers, and they would have... I mean, I would have lost anyway, but I think it was still a better play to paralyze over explorers. Yeah, that was a beating. I got destroyed. This is another matchup where Gone Missing could be good. They have some really fast creatures, as Confront might be not good enough. Root Out deals with the enchant before it flips, but it's a sorcery, and it's pretty likely that they actually play the enchant the turn where it's gonna flip, so it's not actually good enough here, and I don't think I want to change up anything else. Alright, well, that was brutal. Like, at the end of one turn I was like, well, I should be winning that pretty efficiently, and 10 seconds later I was almost, yeah, in the worst spot possible. That was brutal. Alright, good keep. Yeah, it felt like, you know, Black-Green Delirium is not really a fast deck, but here my opponent managed to get a lot of pressure pretty early, which really got me bad. I think I will play Hermit before I play Nibilis here, just because there is still the slight chance that they don't have a 3-drop, in which case it's gonna be great for me. Also, yeah, I think it's just a slightly better option. They have the Gloom, okay, annoying. I guess now I'm gonna play Provisioner and beat down for 4. I do have a fairly aggressive draw here, but Gloom is, yeah, that thing is good and threatening. In the right deck, it's just amazing. Sleep Paralysis. Huh. I think I should sleep the thing and beat down with my squad. I think it's slightly better than playing the Sage. If I play the Sage, I cannot stack with everything, which... Yeah, I think I want to Sleep Paralysis and keep pressure on. Also, as long as I have pressure, my opponent might not really have the time to use the Gloom and try to do funky stuff. So it's good for me, I think, as if I let them untap with me not attacking, not applying any pressure, it could end up being troublesome. Again, I think we are doing great this game, but last game I got destroyed. I will not, you know, I will not be too sure about that here. Interesting that I guess if they have an artifact creature, they could get Gloom going, but it would be really lucky. So maybe they just want to do end of turn, which I guess I can understand. I guess I'm beating down here. I don't think there's anything that really punishes me. Now I could either play Sage or play Nibilis and Mysteries. I think I'm gonna play Sage. It's gonna be 5/5 next turn, most likely. Which can attack through the Gloom, maybe. Yeah, I think it's slightly better option. Use the Gloom, alright. Forest, and Forest, alright. So they are still 2 types away from, you know, flipping that thing and having Delirium, I guess. Throttle, okay, makes sense. Ooh, Investigation, that's a sweet one. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna draw a card. So I will have the card advantage this game, that's pretty sure. I do have my 2 enchantment. What I need is just to not die from the gloom, but since I will have quite a bunch of creature of the mysteries, I think I should be fine. Yeah, and I have a flyer here. Yeah, I think we are doing good. Again, maybe maybe I will play 2 spell here and I will cry and say that this game is unwinnable. But yeah, it feels like we are not in the worst spot right now. A blob, well, that's one of the really good spells that could put me in a lot of trouble. Alright. So I guess I should play Mysteries before anything else. So I get my Prowess. And I can attack with the Nebulis. The issue is that both of my opponent creature cannot really be chump blocked. Because of Trample and because of the blob ability, it's not really stuff that I can chump block efficiently, which is an issue. But my opponent cannot really afford to attack with too many things either. I will play the wolf so I can, I guess sacking a clue also give me a creature, but I'd rather have a bit more power, so if they have come from the unknown, I don't get blown away. They attack with both, that's really aggressive. I did not expect that at all. So they have some good stuff in hand, which is not a good news for me at all. Now, should I just take 10? Don't think so. They already used the throttle. The thing, if I take the damage and they just have 1 removal, they are gonna die. If my opponent has 1 throttle in hand, the best play is not to block. If they have some ground creature, some fat ground creature, the best play is to double block. And they already played, I think I'm gonna go with double block. It's just really gonna be in trouble if they don't if they just have a fat creature and I let the blob go on and on. A mutation, well, we still trade, so it's actually not the worst. It's actually not the worst, because blob was really the threat here, and I got 2 clue out of the deal. Watcher in the web. Alright, so now any race is not gonna work out so well for me, I would say. Graph Mole, that's a good one. Very good one. So now I have the combo. So now hopefully I can just combo out. My opponent's left with 1 card in hand, so despite them doing very threatening thing, I think we might be in a good spot here. Just Mole with both enchantment is gonna lock most game out of the reach of my opponent, I think. Yeah, alright, sure. That's a good news for me. I think they could have attacked with the Ooze because I would really not want to block with the Mole, so I think they should have done that. But I guess if they have nothing and I block with Ooze and Soldier and I just don't care, then they trade an Ooze for a Soldier, which seems pretty bad. So yeah, I can understand that. I think I'm gonna use that before I actually sack clues. A swine. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna try to draw land. And if I miss on land, it's not the end of the world. I have thousands of stuff to do. And if I draw land, I can play the swine, which is better than playing the swine and not sacking a clue. And I did draw land. Good. So I guess I can just play my pig and pass the turn. Yeah. So I just need to get rid of the spider, and then I can slowly kill my opponent with flying creature. But I don't think they are likely to win this game now. At least I hope they are not. I don't think I want to attack with the pig yet, really. I'm gonna play the Fleus before I sack my clue, just because of how it works. Good, good, good. Thousands of triggers. Sure. So I flip this, I get a human, I gain 3 life, I draw a card. And I guess I'm gonna play Cathar. And why not sack another clue right away? I mean, this way I cannot have, you know, they will not play around the bounce spell, but I don't think it actually matters a lot. And now I can just F6 for value. Pretty much one of the best thing you can do on Magic Online. So, I already used a sleep paralysis. It means I have 2 removal left in my actually 3 removal left in my deck that deals with spider. So yeah, 1/6 of my deck deals with the spider. And if the spider dies, I pretty much have a kill, right? They would block here and take, yeah, just 10. So I actually don't have a kill right now, but I should have a kill in a few turns when the spider dies. I think at this point my opponent is pretty dead, and unless they have, I cannot really think of a card that really saved them at that point. They are not gonna be able to kill me with life. Even a removal is not gonna be that great for them. Yeah, Rabbit Bite, my flyer, sure, whatever. I don't even need that anymore to win. I have enough creature. I will have thousands of soldiers. Yeah. the sweet combo. Really nice when you can just, you know, do your stuff, assemble your deck, and yeah, draw a bunch. Go missing. That's not bad. I think I'm just gonna play Byway Courier and Highland Lake. Get another. Actually, I cannot get a token, but I will, you know, get a clue of my investigation. And next turn, I will go for the kill by using Gone Missing on the spider, on the Watcher, I guess, and attacking with everything. I think it's pretty lethal because my opponent can block all these creatures and I guess all these ones and take 2. Yeah, I have just 10. So if they don't have anything, they are dead. And I could obviously draw something else too. No, this one. Lisk. I guess I might as well sack my clue. Could also wait even more to make sure I have the kill, but the thing is, the opponent is not gonna kill me on the backswing just because I have so much life. So I don't actually even care too much. If they somehow manage to leave this attack, I should not have tapped all my green mana though. That was pretty stupid because if they don't die here, I might want to use my mana, but whatever. I don't think we are really gonna lose this game. So if they have nothing, they need to block here and take just 10. So they need some sort of trick here, but yeah, they just conceded pretty much in not blocking. Alright, sweet. Yeah, that's really fun when you can just do your stuff, assemble the combo, and draw thousands of cards, gain thousands of life. That's just perfect. Amazing. Sweet, sweet game. Well, there is still not much I want to change. I think Gone Missing is very solid in this matchup. Still cannot do much about the Equinox dude, except then playing a bunch of creature to block it. They don't seem to have flyers, really. Yeah, let's submit and try to have as much fun as last game. That was really sweet. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of the things I haven't uploaded yet that is really, really sweet in this set. It's just the crazy clue deck. Alright, sounds good to me. I'm always a bit worried in this set when I don't have a 2-drop to play, a 2-drop creature. I mean, Investigation is not going to do anything to the board, but it's fine. This matchup is not that fast, and they didn't show any werewolf. But on the draw without 2-drop, I'm always a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Blob, Byway Courier. Alright, that's less annoying. I guess I'm gonna play Nebulist of Dusk, right? So I can start drawing cards next turn. I mean, not drawing, but getting clues. And at this point, I just want to hit my land drop. Any land that I draw is going to be great for me. Definitely not blocking here. They might have a deadweight. So worst case scenario, they play blob and deadweight. Rabbit Bite is annoying, but it's in the realm of beatable thing. So they are 2 type away from having Delirium. Yeah, if I miss on land drop a lot, it's gonna be troublesome though. I have so much card advantage that maybe it would be right to play 18 lands in that deck, by the way. I did not really consider that, but I could see it being right. If I miss my next land drop, I think I'm likely to lose if they play a good creature here. Yeah, they did play a good creature. And it's not really a creature that I want to sleep paralysis either. So it's really bad for me. Oh, I did not miss, which is very, very important here. I think it was a really crucial turn. I don't really want to paralyze that, but doesn't seem like my open deck is very heavy on wolves and werewolves, so I think, and I cannot really afford to take damage at this point. I'm just gonna paralyze that thing, attack, get a clue, and then next turn we'll figure out something to do, I guess. I might have just blocked with and trade with the courier. It just seems like a pretty poor trade for me to make, and they play the wolf. Alright, sure. So don't mind me. Well, I guess I'm gonna play Mysteries and pass the turn and hope that I can block the hunter and confront the unknown and trade. If they have a trick of their own, it's gonna be pretty bad though, so maybe I should not do that. They showed Grotesque Mutation. They also have a Throttle. If they had Throttle, I feel like they would have used that before attacking though. It's just so they can deal 6 damage. I think they don't have Throttle. I don't think Throttle makes a lot of sense here. So I think I'm gonna make the risky block. If they do have the... yeah, I'm gonna get blown back if they have the... maybe I should have blocked the courier. Yeah, I think it was a slightly better option. They had Throttle? I mean, I understand that you can try to get a 2-for-1, but I still feel like it's a misplay because I'm at 11, and by killing it first, I cannot answer that, and you are sure to deal me damage. So I don't agree with this play. I think it's a misplay, but it's what my opponent chooses to do. Whatever. Yeah, I still think it's not the right move to make. I think the best option for me here is to Mysteries twice and chump block with my Soldiers. Yeah, I did not thought about the cult effect though. Maybe I should have played a spell just for that reason. Because I was thinking about this. If this flips, I don't care. I don't really care. I'm gonna go missing, and then yeah, I did not really thought about the wolf though. Yeah, I should have taken that into account. Alright, Sleep Paralysis was a very, very good top deck. So now I guess I'm gonna paralyze not the wolf, but the one of the pack. Put another soldier. And hopefully I can soon stabilize the board. Next turn I can go on missing and sage. I mean sage and get a clue. I don't have a clue. Am I dumb? Yeah, probably. But I can ongoing investigation. That's kind of what I meant to do. But obviously I cannot sack a clue. 2 double block something. Yeah, I think we should be winning, but it's not gonna be easy at all. So now I need to play my sage. I think we are gonna be good, but yeah, definitely in a precarious situation. I think we did not lose yet, just because my opponent missed on drawing spell for a few turns, but otherwise I think I would have lost that pretty badly. But now we should actually be in a good spot. At least I hope so. I mean, Enchant, well, it's gonna give them a wolf, but it's not really the end of the world. I have a pig to, you know, block that thing. Yeah, sleep paralysis on the cult is definitely something you don't want to do, but I'm pretty sure I had to do that just because of the fact that I would have taken 5 or maybe even 10 damage from that thing otherwise, which I don't feel is gonna be great. I mean, would have been great for me. Alright, I think it's gonna flip, which is pretty good. I think I'm gonna draw a card first. I don't see any reason not to. A Provisioner. It's not really doing much here. Should I attack with the pig? Definitely attacking with that, but should the pig attack? Yeah, I think I can be fairly aggressive here actually. I don't really mind trading my pig for 3 of their creature or for enchant and a creature. If they want a triple block here, it's also... yeah, I think I can afford to do that. And I do have quite a bunch of mana open. Alright, so massive block here. I don't mind that at all. I'm gonna put the byway courier last, if I can do that. And if we make that trade, I'm pretty happy, honestly. Should have put the ancient first, though, but it did not matter. Alright, so now we are actually in great spot. Whew, I was extremely worried, and I think I made a slight misplay by letting that flip earlier on, but we should be in a pretty nice spot now. So I guess what I'm gonna do is let my opponent redraw that. I could have done that first, but they would have still been able to trade if they wanted to. And actually, I'm very happy with that trade. I mean, Enchant could really have been problematic. So yeah, let's bounce that just to buy a bit of time, get a clue. And then, yeah, my opponent is drawing the thing that they probably don't really want to draw. I mean, pretty much a time walk here, that's what I meant. I can sack a clue. Nibilis is not bad. Prior Breach Patrol, sure. So is my opponent dead? Yeah, I think they are dead. No, never mind, never mind. No, I thought they were at 8 for some reason. In which case they would be dead, but they are not dead here. So now what I can do is attack with this and that. If they block a Soldier, they take 10. I think I'm happy if they block a 1/1, but I think they want to block the 3/3s away, so yeah, pretty much what I expected. They kind of need to try draw something at that point. I get another clue, which is good. Yeah, at that point, yeah, pretty much have the game. Again, the Mysteries shined. Just amazingly powerful card. They will get a... No, it's when it flips in a non-human creature, so they will not get another werewolf. Compulsion on the pig, sure. I don't even care about that. Ooh, well, that's a very good card. It's actually not going to be enough because they enter the battlefield tapped, but it's very good and very threatening card. And I think I will go for the kill next turn, just because even if they can not die somehow, I will still be able to make a bunch of Soldier and to play some other creature to block their zombies. So no reason not to go for the kill. All right, so we did it. Very nice win with that sweet deck. I think games were rather interesting, but also pretty complicated because, again, when you have a bunch of clue, you draw a bunch, you have a bunch of options, you have to make sure you don't die, but then you cannot play too defensively either. Because if you do, you end up winning yourself. So kind of hard to play, I would say. I definitely made some suboptimal play. But yeah, that was interesting. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a comment if you have anything to say about the games. I'd be happy to know about stuff that I might have missed. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. You can leave a like, also subscribe to my channel, and see you guys for another draft. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.